Welcome back to B&B for Phone. Today is a beautiful day to dive into the absolute madness happening in Los Angeles. Grab your coffee and get comfortable, because the drama we are unpacking today is going to blow your mind and change the entire landscape of our favorite daytime soap. Do you think Liam Spencer will finally convince Hope Logan to pack up her entire life and move over to the new Logan fashion house? Let us go, Hope. That is exactly what we have been screaming at our screens for weeks. We desperately want her to shake off the heavy, suffocating baggage at Forrester Creations and start a brand new chapter with Liam by her side. We are all waiting on the edge of our seats, hoping that she will finally make the ultimate decision to leave or stay on The Bold and the Beautiful. What do you guys think about this massive career and life shift? Let us discuss every single juicy detail right now, because things are getting incredibly intense. But here is the surprise that nobody saw coming. Everything seems to be completely collapsing right in front of Hope's eyes. You all remember that incredibly suspenseful moment when Hope urged her mother, Brooke Logan, to make a play for the co-CEO position to protect the Hope for the Future line? Brooke even made that highly seductive offer to Ridge Forrester to replace Steffy Forrester Finnegan. We all thought Brooke was going to war for her daughter. And you won't believe what happens next. Brooke actually fails to secure the CEO position, and in a move that has left all of us completely speechless, she actually supports Ridge's decision to keep Steffy in the CEO chair. That's crazy. Hope is absolutely devastated. She feels entirely betrayed by her own flesh and blood. Her mother, the one person who was supposed to be her ultimate champion in that toxic building, has completely folded. Let's be honest. This is a monumental betrayal that cuts deeper than any corporate espionage or boardroom backstabbing we have ever seen on this show. Hope has spent her entire adult life trying to prove herself as one of the elite successor characters in this legacy, fighting tooth and nail to keep her fashion line afloat amidst Steffi's constant mistreatment. And now, the very foundation of her support system has crumbled into dust. To really understand the psychological torment Hope is going through right now, we have to look at her history. Hope has always been the eternal optimist, the woman who believes that hard work, loyalty, and family bonds will ultimately triumph over petty rivalries. She poured her heart, her soul, and her literal blood, sweat, and tears into Hope for the Future. It is not just a clothing line to her, it is her identity. It is her baby. For years, she has endured the slow-paced plot of Forrester's internal politics, always taking the high road, always believing that Brooke would have her back when the chips were down. Can you believe it? The one time she orchestrates a brilliant power play to secure her future, her mother completely abandons the mission to appease Ridge. This brings us to a massive psychological profile of Brooke Logan. Why on earth would Brooke back down after making such a bold, seductive play for the co-CEO spot? I hate to say it, but Brooke has a deeply ingrained, almost pathological need to keep Ridge happy. Whenever there is a conflict between her children and her marriage to Ridge, Brooke inevitably capitulates to the Forrester patriarch. It is a toxic pattern that we have seen play out decade after decade. Brooke probably rationalized this betrayal in her own mind, convincing herself that keeping the peace with Ridge and Steffi is somehow better for the family in the long run. But she is completely blind to the emotional destruction she has just inflicted on her daughter. Brooke chose her man over her child, and that is a pill Hope simply cannot swallow. And then we have Liam Spencer. Oh, Liam. He has been standing on the sidelines, ringing the alarm bells for months. He has been aggressively pushing Hope to jump ship and join Katie Logan Spencer at the newly formed Logan Fashion House. Liam has made some incredibly valid points about the bright future Hope could have away from the toxic environment Steffi cultivates. Up until now, Hope has stubbornly refused to give him the answer he wants, clinging to the naive belief that she could fix Forrester from the inside. But now that Brooke has driven a knife into her back, Liam is looking like a total prophet. You just know Liam is going to swoop in, offering a comforting shoulder while secretly harboring a massive sense of vindication. He hates seeing Hope in pain, but he is absolutely going to use this betrayal to finally pull her away from the Forrester grip. Katie Logan Spencer must be watching this entire meltdown with a predatory smile. Katie has been desperate to lure Hope away, knowing that having the creator of Hope for the Future as the face of Logan would instantly legitimize her new company and strike a lethal blow to Forrester Creations. Donna Logan recently warned Katie to back off before she ignites a catastrophic family feud. Donna was terrified that Brooke would view Katie's poaching as a personal attack. But here is the crazy part. Brooke just handed Hope to Katie on a silver platter. By betraying Hope and siding with Steffi, Brooke has essentially alienated her daughter and pushed her right into Katie's waiting arms. The family feud Donna feared isn't just going to be between the Logan sisters anymore. It is going to be a massive generational war between Brooke and Hope. Let's talk about the absolute shockwave this is going to send through Los Angeles. Imagine the scene when Hope finally snaps. She has been pushed to her absolute limit. The psychological weight of being constantly undervalued by Steffi, combined with the crushing disappointment of her mother's betrayal, is going to create a diamond-hard resolve within her. Hope is not just going to walk away. She is going to march right into Katie's office, sign that contract, and become the undisputed queen of the Logan fashion empire. Amazing. This is exactly the kind of massive plot twists we live for on B&B for Phone. When Hope finally makes this decision, the fallout is going to be spectacularly messy. Steffi is going to be incredibly smug at first, thinking she has finally won the ultimate victory by driving Hope out of the building. Steffi will probably throw a massive celebration in the CEO office, reveling in the fact that her father and Brooke both validated her power. But that smugness is going to evaporate the second she realizes that Forrester Creations just lost its most profitable and beloved demographic. Hope carries a massive audience with her, and when she rebrands under the Logan name, Forrester is going to take a catastrophic financial hit. Steffi's arrogance is going to be her own undoing, and I am absolutely here for it. And what about the confrontation between Hope and Brooke? You guys, this is going to be Emmy-worthy television. We are going to see screaming matches, tears, and decades of repressed resentment bubbling to the surface. Hope is finally going to call Brooke out on her lifelong habit of sacrificing her children's happiness to maintain her volatile relationship with Ridge. Hope is going to look her mother dead in the eye and tell her that she is done being a pawn in the Forrester-Logan chess game. Brooke is going to be absolutely shell-shocked. She will try to backtrack, she will cry, she will beg for forgiveness, but the damage is already done. The bridge is burned, and Hope is finally crossing over to a new life where she makes the rules. This entire situation perfectly mirrors the deep, underlying themes of The Bold and the Beautiful. It is always about legacy, loyalty, and the devastating cost of ambition. We have seen replacement actors come and go. We have suffered through the slow-paced plot lines, but when the show delivers a psychological thriller like this family betrayal, it reminds us exactly why we are so addicted. Hope's transition from a submissive, hopeful girl into a ruthless, independent business mogul is the character evolution we have been begging the writers to give us. She is shedding the Forrester chains and embracing her true Logan heritage, but on her own terms, completely free from Brooke's shadow. Liam's role in all of this cannot be understated either. While we sometimes get frustrated with Liam's controlling tendencies and his history of waffling between women, right now, he is the only person who actually sees the reality of Hope's situation. He sees the abuse she takes from Steffi. He sees the manipulation from Brooke. By providing her with a safe landing pad at Katie's company, Liam is actually stepping up as a genuinely supportive partner. Of course, knowing Liam, he will probably try to micromanage her new role at Logan, which will inevitably lead to a whole new set of conflicts. But for this specific moment in time, Liam is the catalyst for Hope's liberation. So, will Hope finally decide to go to Logan and deliver the ultimate shock to Brooke? The writing is practically glowing on the wall. There is no universe where Hope stays at Forrester after being so brutally discarded by her own mother in favor of her biggest rival. The suspense is killing us, but the payoff is going to be legendary. We are about to witness the birth of a brand new fashion war, with Hope leading the charge against the very empire that tried to break her. What do you guys think? Are you ready to see Hope completely destroy her ties with Forrester Creations? Do you think Brooke deserves the heartbreak that is coming her way? And how long until Steffi realizes she just created her own worst nightmare by pushing Hope into Katie's arms? Let us wait for the new confrontation that is about to happen. Keep sounding off in the comments, share your wildest theories, and make sure you stay locked right here on B&B for Phone for all the latest breakdowns, predictions, and exclusive deep dives into the lives of our favorite Los Angeles elite.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.